Now it's time for our Just Go hotspots. A quick look at some great places around Australia you might want to add to your travel bucket list. If you're heading to Tassie, Hobart is a great spot to relax and soak up our colourful colonial past. You can take guided walking tours of the island capital, or you might prefer to wander around the magnificent streetscape at your own pace. Either is a great way to appreciate the dozens of National Trust listed buildings sprinkled throughout the CBD. Amid all the history, there's plenty of cool cafes and modern eateries to tempt the taste buds when you decide to take a break.
It's delicious.
But without a doubt, the best way to take in all of this gorgeous city is from the breathtaking heights of nearby Mount Wellington.
Yep, think that just about covers it.
It's definitely off the beaten track, but if you like things that are a little bit left of field, the South Australian outback town of Cooper Pedy is definitely a hotspot in more ways than one. The opal capital of the world is proud of its quirky nature, which attracts thousands of fortune seekers hoping to find the perfect gem. And a holiday pretty much unlike anywhere else on Earth, or below it for that matter. Famous for scorching heat that's forced the locals to build their homes underground, visitors can also stay beneath the Earth's surface at one of several subterranean accommodation spots. There are also some underground churches that welcome visitors and worshippers looking to escape a climate that's as hot as, well, you know, that place that's a little bit further down. Speaking of religions, keen golfers don't need to worry about replacing divots at the local golf course. There isn't a blade of grass anywhere, and due to searing daytime temperatures, most of the games are played at night with balls that glow in the dark. I told you it was different.
Western Australia's Margaret River region is famous for beautiful wines and big waves. But away from the surf, the area's unofficial capital, Busselton, is a gorgeous town with amazing natural assets. Its sunsets have been voted the best in Australia thanks to the stunning setting of Geograph Bay. There are man-made marvels too. The foreshore boasts the longest wooden jetty in the Southern Hemisphere, stretching almost 2 k's out to sea. The pier is a tourist mecca, but if you don't fancy walking the whole way, a miniature train leaves every hour for a 45-minute round trip. That means you still have energy left to hop on a Segway for some more sightseeing when you get back. And don't miss what's beneath the sea. Busselton's underwater observatory takes you 8 metres down to the ocean floor into an aquatic wonderland. Entries available as part of a guided tour, and the ticket includes a complimentary train ride.
We all know Sydney is one of the world's great cities, but a quick trip south of the New South Wales capital, there are some fantastic things to see and do. The Grand Pacific Drive is one of the country's great coastal journeys, providing spectacular scenery with the majestic Sea Cliff Bridge a definite highlight. By the way, you can walk or cycle across the bridge as well as drive. 1.5 hours south of Sydney, the Illawarra Fly treetop walk perches you 50 metres above the forest floor and offers an unrivalled view over the local landscape. Or for a total adrenaline hit, zoom through the trees along Australia's highest zip line. Speaking of adrenaline, about 20 minutes away, the Jamboree Action Park is the biggest theme park in New South Wales. And let me tell you, there's no shortage of thrills and spills for young and old.